When I walked into Locked In, it was a totally new experience for me. It was very different to what I imagined doing radio was like. I would imagine that announcers were like this non-human little voice in a box. Yeah. They were kind of disembodied, not real people.
Oh, good evening everybody.
Oh, hello Blue!
How is everyone?
Oh no, tired. We're tired. We're all yawning in the studio.
Apart like
no,
that.
It's just, I'm sorry.
You're listening to the Locked In show on 4ZZZ.
This is a show for
and
prisoners.
Exclusively for.
What?
I'm only throwing it.
Oh, show for prisoners and the people who care about them.
Heather knew me and knew how hectic I was. Heather told Nikki what it was like for a while and everything, and they were worried. They were genuinely worried when I got out. As you can see now, I've changed. I'm not nothing what I was, and they love me because I'm sheer proof that if you want to stay out and do the right thing, it's fucking hard. Because I said to them, yeah, the first day, yeah, when I'm out, the first show, I'm there. Well, yeah, I got out of Maryborough, and I think it was a couple of days after that, bang, I was here. My number one objective was to get out because to get out and go and see live bands. That's what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do all the bands that I was missing. But I'm still missing them now because I'm banned from places. Well, I knew who she was because I'd done time with her brother who's passed away young. Unbeknownst to me that she liked my voice, and it just bang, just struck off like that.
When did you guys get engaged?
Yeah, I asked her to marry me when she was still in Nullarbor, so probably about 9 months ago. I have come so far.
It's wonderful.
It gives you gives me a purpose of staying out of jail because it's so easy to go back. You know, it really is.
I think Blue brings a really, really lovely attitude that freedom is valuable and that people are beautiful. The sort of constant reminder that life on the outside is worth it. And he also has a really wicked, dry sense of humour.
And the other thing I've noticed too about Queenslanders, other than that you're bodgy football players when it comes to Origin time, that we're winning the race on two fronts this Easter holiday.
What?
We've got
the lowest road toll.
No, we've got the highest road toll, and we've got the most people that have died in the surf this year.
Oh,
now, how cool is that?
This is smart stuff.
I ran into a friend of mine, Zim, and he goes, "Blue, what are you doing?" I was, "Not a great deal." He goes, "Well, why don't you come down the radio?" So I've come down the radio, and that was 2 years ago, and I'm loving it ever since.
What did you think about it when you first got here?
Oh, it's scary. Yeah, I didn't know what to say. I was lost for words. But it feels good to be on air and part of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a void at the moment where nothing's relevant, nothing's going on, but it's helping me deal with the bullshit that was prison. Now, once I'm out of that, I'll move on. But at the moment, I don't do a great deal other than this and play with the kids and just being a person. Nothing special.
Anyway, how is everyone out there in Radio Land this evening?
Sad to say, but we're not listening to. I don't think we'd be listening to a great deal in jail because we're battling to be against Big Brother and shit like that. So you're in prison, man. One thing you want to watch is someone else being in prison, which is Big Brother. Oh, let's watch that new in jail. We can read it. I really want to get myself away from jail, but I don't mind doing a prison show. I like doing this, because I like Charlie, I like Heather, I like Nikki, and Sim when he was here, it was a good Monday night. And if I make a couple of people happy in jail by the way we're going, then that's fine by me.
We'll gladly answer the phone. Or you can write to us at PO Box 509, Fortitude Valley, 4006 for all you people inside who need practice with literacy. You can practice with us.
Heather brings a an incredible wealth of knowledge about community radio, and I think she's also very clear-headed and very democratic. She's probably the most democratic out of all of us.
Community radio is my field of expertise, so I've done my honours in information-based programming at Triple Z. So it was suggested to me that if I was wanting to look at the same area, then I should look at get more specific and look at a particular program. And just the idea, prisoners are such a marginalised group of people, and they're legislated to not be able to have a say in the media. Mainly just looking at the roles and purposes of prisoners radio because no one's ever documented it before. I've got 2 case studies from Australia and 2 case studies from Canada. When I started my PhD, I also started regularly coming in and becoming part of the Lockton team. My connection with Triple Z goes a lot further, is a lot older than going to uni. If I was going to keep doing something at Triple Z, all I'd do was another show. And why do another show when I've already got a perfectly good one with people that I love? And yeah, so I can't wait to reef your head back with a handful of hair as I pound you into submission. I forgot to say at the beginning of this letter, if you're offended by swearing or sexually explicit concepts, then you probably won't like to listen. So I've lost my place. You sexy cunt, I adore you.
I don't appreciate some of the letters, so I've made a decision that there are certain letters that I'm just not going to read. I've struggled with that, and there are times when the content of the letters very much makes me feel like I don't want to do the show. However, having said that, I also recognise that what the show is a forum for people to be able to express themselves in a language that's meaningful to them. I have 2 children. I'm a single mum. So I have a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I help out at their school. I also do a lot of cooking. I'm involved in a church. I'm really fortunate to have found a church group who are really very accepting and don't try to make me anything other than what I am. I've gained an immense amount out of the teamwork of the show. We've made really good friendships from doing the show, and that's something that I'll always be grateful for. I think between us all there's a sense that we're doing something that's really valuable and important, and I think that that's the reason why we all do it. You're going to ask me what I bring to the show? I'm thinking about this all week. All right. I think that what I bring to the show is a willingness to do it. And I think that's the biggest thing.
We had a phone call from the Tattooed Beast just before, and he's not picking us up, unfortunately, but he sends a shout out and sends his love to Heenus, Cougar and Spanky.
What can you see around the show that needs improving?
Nothing. I mean, prisoner input. If the prisoners have an idea on what to do, we're always open for ideas, but there's none forthcoming.
But that's what I'd like to see more. More ex-inmates coming in.
More prisoners writing in would be good, but I really think that that's just an ebb and flow thing, that there's nothing you can do, it just happens. So to avoid it just becoming another music show, it's good to have news and information and that kind of stuff.
More of that and more of our sort of announcement stuff that is really helpful to prisoners.
Hopefully you heard at the beginning of the show, but Cougar sends his love and all that, and he's scribed a kite, and you should be getting that soon.